Hello and welcome back. This is Seewing Yee, and today I'm going to talk about how you can retire with real estate in approximately 10 years. All right, so without further ado, let me share my slideshow, and here it is. All right, you do not want to face your worst nightmare. What is it? What do I mean by that? Your worst nightmare is the numerical formula 40 slash 40 slash 40, 40, 40, 40. What do I mean by that? That is by you slave away 40 hours a week working for corporate, working your W-2 job, and a nightmare situation, right? Work 40 hours a week for 40 years and collect 40% of your retirement paycheck from your pre-retirement earnings. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're making, for the sake of simple explanation, you're making $100,000 a year. For most people, you have a good earning in your job, making $100,000 average. When you retire in 40 years, you collect 40% of that $100,000. So you no longer work at that job. You will receive that 40%, which is 40% multiplied by 100,000 is $40,000 a year in retirement, because you no longer have that job. You have to work, you have to collect whatever piddly retirement passive income you have, which could be your social security income, could be a little bit of 401k retirement, could be a little bit of pension. Suffice to say, not a good situation. So I'm going to show you how to avoid the 40, 40, 40 nightmare. And here's a partial explanation. I will come back to do more videos moving forward, so you will clearly, step by step, understand my philosophy, my retirement philosophy, my new retirement formula. Actually, I created this retirement numerical formula more than 20 years ago when I started my real estate investment club, the Yee Real Estate Network. With some little bit of a revision, obviously, things have changed drastically in the past 20 years. So your new retirement formula, should you accept to partake on this mission? No, it is not mission impossible. You are not playing Tom Cruise. Your mission is very much possible. It's going to take some time. It's going to take blood, sweat, and tears to achieve it, but you can do it, because I have done it, and hundreds of my real estate investors have done it over the years. And there's no reason why you should not be able to go through the journey and achieve your definition of financial freedom. So my numerical formula is 10, 10, 10, 2, which is the first 10 means buy at least 10 income properties, rental properties, retire in about 10 years, minimum retirement time. Many of you may take longer, and accumulate 2 million in net worth, hopefully through real estate investing. So today, again, I only have a few more minutes remaining to go through this high level presentation, but I will come back more. And of course, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will see me, will provide you with more videos about this particular retirement investment philosophy. So today, as is a very unique explanation I want to provide for you briefly. And today's exciting news is that opportunities as well, that you have the potential to buy new builds, rental properties, single family home up to 4 units, single family home, duplex, triplex, and fourplex at an investor mortgage rate of around 4.99%. That's right. I did not stutter, did I? What I'm trying to say is the primary lending mortgage rate for owner-occupied buyers who have perfect credit is around 6.85% as of today, which is what? Today is the 2nd of June, 2023. That's the primary occupied, the best rates possible for owner-occupied buyers. Now, normally, real estate investors, when they get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, they have to pay a mortgage rate slightly higher than the conforming primary home buyers, owner occupied type investors. That's the way it is, right? So your mortgage rate as an investor, if you do not have any type of incentives that are available to you, your mortgage rate could be around 7.5%, because again, the mortgage rate for 30-year fixed rate mortgage to buy in rental properties is typically or higher than the owner occupied primary best rates, which is sitting today is around 6.85%. So investors rate around 7.5%. And I'm going to share with you how you can get a 4.99% 30-year fixed rate mortgage to buy rental properties. And this unique product, this unique opportunity may not be available for too long under this unique, challenging real estate investing environment. So instead of 7.5%, to get a 25% down payment to buy a rental property, you're getting a 4.99% approximately. Just do the calculation, and I will give you a example for it. All right, and your cash flow based on 25% down payment will be significantly increased, and that's a great benefit in today's challenging investing environment. So I'll give you more examples of right here. Here's one. Now, I'm not going to tell you only a few new builders in different markets in the country or partaking this program. I'm not going to disclose which builder, which location. Suffice to say that we have relationships and networking with teams on the ground at various locations in the U.S., whereby the builders are willing to provide this low 4.99 average mortgage rate for rental property purchases. And give just an example of it. Again, it's most likely in locations, and we will disclose this to you in a few weeks. The locations are typically in the south and southeast. Anyway, because you're part of our investment network, you have access to this off market, new built single family home, duplex, triplex, and fourplex. And you could incorporate this very unique, amazing 4.99 average mortgage rate to finance your rental properties in the best locations in the U.S. And this property, again, I'm not going to tell you exact location, but this is just an example. You buy new construction for $325K, and you put 25% down payment and 4.99% mortgage rate. And your down payment is around $86,000, and the monthly gross rent in this location is around approximately $2,400. At the end of the day, you're getting a almost 0.7% rent to value ratio. Your cap rate is 6.4%. Cash on cash return is 6%. Total ROI at 5% appreciation projection. At the end of the first year, it was almost 30%. Again, with this amazing mortgage rate for investor, putting 25% down payment, so your monthly net cash flow is approximately $423 monthly. So very good monthly cash flow projections. Okay, and there's one property that could happen on this unique mortgage reduction program that we have for our member investors. Anyway, another property is available, a new construction single family home. This one happens to be in Florida, by the way. This one market value is $269,000, 25% down payment at 4.99% mortgage rate. The total down payment is $67,500 before closing costs, what have you. The projected rent for this property is $2,300. So at the end of the day, based on that, again, your rent to value ratio is really great, almost 1% rent to value ratio. Cap rate is 7.4%. Cash in cap return is 9%. All these numbers are way above the benchmark in terms of numbers for real estate investor analysis of particular property. With that said, based on this number, your monthly net cash flow is a whopping $571 monthly net cash flow. I'm not going to go over the annual return, cap rate, or year over year. That's something for more in-depth analysis in some other time. But suffice to say, this is a great number starting off. People complaining about the lack of cash flow these days based on what's going on in the real estate market in the past few years. And I get all of that, but with this great limited introduction of this low mortgage rate available for investors, this is a game changer to say the least. With a few minutes remaining on this presentation, I just want once again to reiterate, to remind everyone out there that investing in rentals, investing in income properties, rental properties, if you will, is history's most attractive, powerful, and proven multi-dimensional real estate investment asset class. What a handful. What a mouthful, not handful. And it's the world's greatest wealth building investment vehicle because you're getting paid in 4 different ways, which is unlike most other type of asset class on a historical basis. What I mean by that, you can get cash flow passive income, increasing rent. Of course, you could expect to raise your rent on an ongoing basis based on inflation. Inflation always going to impact people's purchasing power. So your rental income will gradually increase over time. Of course, you can get massive amount of tax benefits. And now, of course, you project 3 to 5% appreciation on an annual basis. So you can achieve the compounding effect of a long-term buy and hold rentals. And of course, using the power of a 30-year fixed rate mortgage at such a low rate, around 4.99%, depending on your credit status and financial profile and whole 9 yards. But the power of leverage, the power of OPM, other people's money, is a powerful way to leverage your money. 4 great ways: passive income, tax benefits, appreciation, equity growth potential over time, and using investment loan financing, using leverage, using the amazing 30-year fixed rate mortgage on oil properties. I'm not going to go over the 10-year projection of any income property. You will use the proper tracking mechanism. You can use the proper software. You will see the IR, which is the internal rate of return. The way you can see the ongoing benefits associated with buying rental property is that from year to year, from year 1, 2, 3, 4, and beyond, you will continue to see the beautiful numbers associated with any income property. Your equity start to grow, your loan balance gets paid down by the tenant, appreciation, rental rate increases, loan getting paid down. All these numbers that will change from year to year. You may have the patience and the dedication and the commitment to stay the course, go through all the trials and tribulations associated with owning rental property and all that. You can reap the benefits down the road. So it's not that easy. It's boring because you have to show a lot of patience, a lot of discipline, because creating real estate is not a overnight get rich quick scheme. It takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And my final message is, according to Warren Buffett, all of you should know who is Mr. Warren Buffett. He says, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. Fearful right now is a fearful time for most people. You need to think in a contrarian way. Always, whenever the mass doing one way, you go the other way. You need to be a contrarian because right now you're not going to find too much competition out there. So you're going to take the slim pickings of available great properties. That's pretty much. So my takeaway is this: you heard my lesson for us to be, as a real estate investor, there are so many ways to invest and there are so much opportunities. Whenever there's a crisis, there are all opportunities. So you have to understand that. Anyway, hopefully this is just a tip of the iceberg of the kind of information that I'm going to teach you through my YouTube channel. And of course, you receive value from this presentation. Please smash the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need to get more subscribers. I need to reach out to more people. And also, finally, quickly visit my website below and drop your email into the form to subscribe to my weekly turnkey real estate investment newsletter. You can become a free member of our organization. You can receive more of this type of information through your email inbox on a weekly basis. And you could potentially become a very successful real estate investor. So it's free to join. You receive a lot of great education, free education through my website, through your newsletter. Finally, I want you to just make comments below. I want to hear what you think about this presentation. Relate what's your situation, and what is your goals, what is your objectives, or your primary home buyer, you want to invest in real estate for the first time, you came to the right place. If you're already a experienced investor, whatever market that you're in, wherever you live in the country, we can help you because we help investors invest out of state. This is our niche. This is our specialty. We connect you with our network of experienced real estate agents and experts in the hottest markets throughout the country, regardless of where you live. So helping you invest in profitable, cash flowing properties is what we do best. Thank you so much. This is Seewing Yee. Have a nice day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.